Hey guys, and welcome to the next episode of Golden Sun, The Lost Age Reloaded. And here we are. We finally made it to where Briggs is hiding. Briggs, we've been chasing him for the past few episodes now, and he's just inside this ship. It's stuck. The mast just won't budge, no matter how many people we get to help us. We're going to have to get all this junk off the mast first. If we could just get some decent footing, we could have this thing clear in no time. There's more to it than that, though. We still have to do something about that rope over there. Untangling that'll be a piece of cake. Once we get a boat we can use. Oh yeah, a piece of cake. Except for that huge rock over there. Oh yeah, the rock. How are we supposed to get the mast out from under that thing? It's huge. There's no way we're gonna move it by ourselves. Well, either way, we can't do anything until Zach finishes the canoe. Let's try talking to him. What's your problem? You're new in town, aren't you? I suppose you could say that. You're probably curious about this here ship, huh? Yep. They call this a sailing ship. Wind is the only thing that'll make it move. Isn't that incredible? I guess so. Yeah, well, think how surprised we were to find that Al-Hafra had learned how to build sailing ships. I suppose the age when anyone could sail the seas was bound to come someday. I sent Metal into town to get some supplies, but he came back looking a bit pale. He went straight down to talk to Briggs, and I haven't seen him since. Sounds shady. We paid big money for this ship. It's ours now, so don't you go crying about it. If we could just raise the mast, we could head back to Champa. Well then, let's go into the ship and talk to Briggs, shall we? Nothing in there. Alright, save here, because the boss is right up ahead. The mayor of Madra here? You're certain? How did he know we came to Al-Hafra? He knew we needed a ship, and he knew we went east. It seems pretty easy to me. Well, yeah, when you put it that way, it does make sense. He was looking to find the mayor of Al-Hafra. He must be hoping the mayor will tell him where we are. He'll probably tell the Al-Hafrans we're pirates too, huh? Pirates? Heh, that seems a little unfair. What do you mean? We are pirates, aren't we? I mean, we've taken all sorts of stuff that didn't belong to us. That's only because everyone in Champa would starve otherwise. We don't have any choice. And even then, it's never a lot. What's not? The stuff we take. We never take too much from any one town. Yeah, I guess not. And why do you think that is? Why? Because you can never tell how these wealthy towns will react. It's too risky, right? Hey, yeah, which is why we didn't steal anything from Al-Hafra. Right. That's why we avoid the risky towns and just take what we need from the others. See? That's why you're our captain, Briggs. You've got brains coming out of your ears. Huh. There's nothing brainy about that. Did you hear that? Sounded like a girl. Who's out there? What do you think you're doing? Don't you know that someone has been falsely imprisoned for your crimes? What's your point? You have to come with us and attest to that man's innocence. And why would I want to do something like that? Oh, I was hoping we could avoid any ugliness, but you leave us no choice. We'll bring you in against your will if we must, but either way, you're coming with us. Isn't that right, Felix? Yes, indeed, Creighton. Good for you. Let's teach these guys a lesson. You don't stand a chance. We're hardened criminal types. We eat punks like you for breakfast. Watch yourselves, you self-righteous little brats. You're the ones with a lesson to learn. Kind of strange voice I picked for Briggs, but whatever. Anyway, let's just get to the fight. As you can tell, he has a different boss theme because, well, he's not really an adept at all. Alright, so let's start off with some of this. No, should we get the sea fight? No, we should go for Briggs first. Okay, see, Briggs is weak to anything you throw at him, basically, because he's not an adept. So you can throw any synergy at him, any element, and it'll be super effective. So let's go. Storm Ray! Fume! Signal Wrestle! Cutting Edge! Since he's a sentient boss, I want to voice his lines too. Alright, let's see what we got. Thorn. Let's do Thorn also. Maybe, yeah, let's do Plasma. Plasma! Thorn! Thorn! As for the Sea Fighters, who cares? Well, maybe I will do them, but I don't know. Okay, let's start unleashing some Dejin here. Well, except for Shiba, I want her to cast Volcano. Volcano! Iron! Sour! Oh. Okay, I see. So what we got? We got cannon. Okay. Cannon! Blitz! Fog! Let's just use up all the Djinn just because. Spark, I don't know who to use Spark on, but I sure as heck know what to use Ether on. Either you or you, but we're not that bad, so is Shiba. Breath! Ether! Echo! Oh dang, all three of them are defending. What can you summon? Let's summon Flora with you. As for you, Megara, I guess, and let's just unleash Spark. Flora! Spark! Megara! Well, looks like we took down one of the Sea Fighters as well. decent work, I'd say. What we got? We got Zagan and Mary. Okay, that's perfect. As for this, Wind Slash. Let's go. Wind Slash! Zagan! Another Sea Fighter down. Echo Cut! Nereid! Briggs' voice was kind of an on-the-spot decision, because, like, by the time he spoke, I'm not sure if you noticed, but my first line of him was, like, different, kind of, you know? Oh, we got Ragnarok and Astral Blast, but which one shall we use? I'm gonna go with Ragnarok. Ragnarok! Cool. Let's go with Fireball. What else we got? We just got Cutting Edge. This isn't too hard, all things considered. Storm Ray! Fireball! Cutting Edge! He was defending again, I'm pretty sure. Well, we could go for another Unleash-like thing. In fact, that's what I think I'm gonna do. Even though he's probably near death's door. Iron! Cannon! And he's down. Looks, well, that was actually really easy. I don't know why it was so easy, but I thought I was gonna struggle a lot more. But whatever. It's still a fun boss fight. Well, that takes care of that. And I'm willing to bet everyone Briggs has been harassing will be quite happy to hear it. This should set everyone in Indra at ease. They all seem to fear the pirate Briggs. We lost. Even pirates have honor. I'll go quietly. I won't make a scene just because I lost. Go on, hand us over to Madra or Al-Hafra or whoever. Good. First off, you can tell the Madrons that the man called Piers is innocent. Fine. So what, I just have to say that Piers isn't one of my men? That's exactly it. That's right. You tell the Madrons that, and they can release their prisoner. We've secured Briggs's vow. We should take him to the Madrons. Wait! Can't you find it in your hearts to forgive Briggs and his men? And who are you? My name is Cha-Cha. I am Briggs' wife. So you're a pirate too? No, Cha-Cha hasn't done a thing. Let her be. I know Briggs and his men have caused some great trouble with their privacy. And I know their crimes cannot be ignored. If you know all that, then how can you ask us to just forgive him? The only reason Briggs became a pirate was to help the people of Champa. We Champa are a seafaring folk. Our livelihood depends entirely upon the sea. But in recent years, the sea has changed. We can't live the life we once could. The oceans have warmed and the fish have vanished from our waters. The soil in Champa is rocky and barren. No crops can grow there. No crops? So you have no grains and no meat? It sounds like life in Champa is hard. It's not hard. It's unbearable. Our children can't eat. Our village is dying. These men promised to return with food enough for all our people, but they found none. So you became pirates, thieves. We don't know where Champa is. It sits on the southeast corner of Angara. Southeast Angara? Isn't that near Xi'an and Lama Temple? You have a good memory. If we were to head south through the mountains, you'd find it. That's so far away. Well, yeah. You think we could be successful pirates so close to home? If they raided any towns near Champa, it would be obvious to all who the attackers were. And no one came back home could forgive me if they knew. Not even my grandmother. But where does that leave us? Are we simply to accept your looting here in Indra? I'm shocked, I tell you. Shocked! What's so shocking? It looks like they really are pirates, just like he said. Mr. Mayor, I am appalled that you could not take our word for it. He probably wouldn't even have believed we were here from Madra if the mayor hadn't come. Am I supposed to believe the accusations of a complete stranger? Is this your position, Mayor? How can I be expected to believe a tidal wave could wash Indra into Oceania? Or that a group of men could walk on foot from Madra all the way to Al-Hafra? It sounds to me like you had forgotten about us altogether. I'm not sure you remember the last time we met, do you? We met when I was just a child. It must have been more than 10 years ago now. 20 years! It's been 20 years since I last saw you. Has it really been so long? It's been a long time indeed. Guess we can't blame you for forgetting his face. Don't be silly. I didn't forget his face. His face merely changed. Forgive my interrupting your interruption, but would I be correct in assuming that I am speaking to the leaders of Madra and Al-Hafra? You are correct. I am the mayor of Madra. And I am... Oh, you guys insisting or something? I'm the mayor of Al-Hafra. I am Madra's town elder. And I am a close personal friend of Sheen, whose lover was injured by the Champa. I am the scholar Creighton. He is Felix, the leader of our group. I can talk on my own, you know. Well, except not really. I am Jenna, Felix's sister. I am called Sheba. I come from the town of Lilivero. Now, what errand has brought all you here? We came for Briggs, the mayor of Madra claims. Okay, you insisting again? We followed Briggs here from Madra. Of course, we have good reason to suspect them of being pirates. And I was honestly taken aback to hear a businessman being slandered. If they truly are pirates, why would they go to the trouble of buying a ship from us? Because the very funds they used to purchase the ship were pillaged from our homes. If the ship was brought with Madran gold, then it belongs to the Madrans. What do you say? If you give them a ship, will that fix everything? Then where will you go? I won't I won't hide. Actually, I don't feel up for much of anything right now. Then you probably won't mind being locked up, will you? Briggs? Don't worry, Cha-Cha. I'll be back. Take care of Iolio. Your strange powers surprised me, but even without them, you would have overwhelmed us. I see. We'll be taking that boat, then. You're taking our ship? You're worse than we ever were. Aren't you at least going to pay us for the boat? Quiet, all of you. Do as you must, but I have one request. You'll have to let Cha-Cha and Iolio stay in the boat until it's repaired. You haven't done Al-Hafra any harm, Briggs. At least keep them locked up until the boat is repaired. And our prisoner, Piers, is he one of your men? I don't know any Piers. Sounds to me like you've made a pretty big mistake. See, it's just as I said. Piers is innocent. You must return to Madra and free him immediately. Me? What, alone? Only the two of us will remain here. You can return to Madra with the others. Understood. We'll return immediately. Can you come with us, please? It looks like that wraps up this whole mess up. Let's return to my mansion for a nice cup of tea. You say your name is Creighton? Thank you very much for the help with Briggs. If you have the time, please come see me at my mansion before you go. It's nothing special, but I would like to thank you for everything you've done. Why do I get the feeling the mayor of Al-Hafra prefers to deal with my father over me? Thank all of you very much. Due to your efforts, Piers is going to be released. And now this fine ship belongs to the Madra. None of this would have come to pass were it not for you. Thank you. Unfortunately, I don't have any reward I can offer you here. Oh, pish posh. We don't need any reward, do we, Felix? I don't think so. We got enough experience points, so I'd say that's good enough. That's as may be, but I feel quite in debt to you. So what shall we do? I know. Come to Madra after our boat has been fixed and we've sailed home. We are still recovering from the effects of the tidal wave, so it won't be much. But we do want to give you some kind of reward. Well, shall we be going? I see, so... Oh, nothing. Never mind. I do get to stay on the boat, right? At least until it's repaired? Yes, that's where I'll be if you need me, with the Iolio. I feel kind of bad for Cha-Cha. What can we do about it? After all, she's the one who married to a pirate.
So, what should we do now? I suggest that we try to find Piers. He could prove enlightening.
That's true. He seems to be a water adept. He might be able to tell us a little about these lands. Do you think we should help them fix the boat?
Say, if we help with the boat, maybe they'll give us a ride back to Madra. Good idea.
What do you say, Felix?
I think it's a sound plan.
Alright, let's go see if we can do what we can do to get this thing sailing again.
Alright. I'll end this episode off here, because we gotta fix the boat next episode. That's gonna take a while. So, I'll see you next episode where we will fix the boat. So, see you then. Whoops.